Marty, tell me about bringing back this toy line. I mean, for kids of a certain generation, Megos was the childhood. Those action figures were it.
It's still my childhood. Over the course of the years since Mego went out of business, lots of people have come to us and said, "Why don't you bring it all back?" We said we weren't ready to do it. We said no. And over that same period of time, small companies here and they were doing a piece of it. They would touch 3 figures here or 5 figures there, but nothing in terms of putting back the brand because they didn't own the brand, and so they couldn't get in deep into it. We turned around, got fortunate because the timing became right. It's been a long time. Toys R Us has just gotten out of closing up their stores. They were the home base for the collective market. Target said, we want to take over that market. We want to be the home base for the collectors to come in and buy. And they came to us and they said to us, would you consider doing this? And we said, how would you like us to do it? And where do I sign up? And you guys know that we were fortunate enough to do the first Batman, the first Superman, before any of those characters that we did. The first one we did was Joe Namath.
Yeah, and I don't think a lot of people know that you were the first Mego figure. I mean, you're a legend for a number of different reasons, but that's what for a lot of collectors that you're known for. And this is the new figure, the brand new Joe Namath figure, and I love the fact that you threw the swag on him with the fur coat. Faux fur, no doubt.
Oh, no, it's real.
Joe, when Marty reached out to you about getting involved in this, did you think it was a prank call? Did you take it seriously? I mean, had you even thought about your Mego figure in decades?
No, I didn't. I mean, he's the man. He thought this up, and I said, wow, that's great. I'm honored. I mean, I was honored back then, and I'm honored to this day. And having the different outfits. The first action figure was a football uniform, the helmet and all, but also extending it to the different outfits with a little flavor of our time back then, and going out and about, or however you want to wear things.
As many appearances as you make, I'm sure you sign autographs all the time. When was the last time you had somebody bring a Mego figure to you to sign at an appearance that you've done? Because you don't see these that often anymore.
No, but they do show up, certainly do, but mostly at home in my house is the last time with my grandchildren taking them off the shelf. And
you still have some of these?
Oh, yes, absolutely. But sure, I get around the country quite a bit, and fans of our action figures, and certainly football fans, they'll show up with them.
Tell me about the lines that you're launching, that you're relaunching Mego with, using Star Trek, some DC Comics heroes,
Yes.
I Dream of Jeannie.
Yes.
Tell me how you decided which licenses to go after for the relaunch.
We could not get all the old Mego licenses. Some of them are tied up in long-term relationships with, for example, Hasbro with all the Marvel characters.
Yeah.
So we knew that we had to turn around and have a wider bandwidth in terms of the collectability. And what we wanted to do is have product that had more than one character with it. So we did some of those characters you just said. And then we added, for example, a Jimi Hendrix, who in the 70s was the greatest guitar player of all time. But since he's passed away over the last 35, 40 years, with all the other great guitar players elevated him to number one, we did Jimi Hendrix. And that's been, the response has been overwhelming. We did I Dream of Jeannie, as you said. We're doing Wonder Woman. So we're doing some mixing and matching of not just boys, but girls as well, because 30% of the collectors today are girls, which blows my mind. And when we're showing on the floor across the board, they're coming in droves saying, we're a part of this program and this philosophy and this process as well. So we're really excited about that.